How does it look? Well, he's gone. For now, anyways. Maybe forever, who knows? That sucks. That really sucks. Ew. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Avon plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. You should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago? I'm okay. I just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Weary the weight of the sun. Exemic. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. She's the girl who was with Awind, the girl who was dead. For those who don't know. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it's about to happen again. Okay. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? I'm just gonna answer serpent person god. He's probably some form of ancient god or whatever have you. You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. I'm sorry. What are you? What is your purpose? Yeah, first tell me what you are. Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? I mean, the gods are dead though. Or so they say. But, I mean... I will know if you tell me the gods are dead. I don't know. One of those two is what I would probably go for. Like I said, I've never gotten this far, so I have no idea what's going on. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Snake boy ain't happy. I mean, I assume his gender, I'm sorry. Awind. Juno? You're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious? I'm in Ridgeforn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. I mean, sure is a strange day, eh? Time is moving strangely. I've lost swathes of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it at Einatoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. Sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Eowyn, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Bellower, that's the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einatoft and meet me in the Seegerholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Seegerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Seegerholm. Go. And Eowyn, yes, I love you. Aww. Better love story than Twilight, as they say. You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might have saved the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her in Seegerholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor. On the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you? How? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundur sent Håkon, Ludin, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arberang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Seegerholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Seegerholm? That's gotta be a week away, at least. Just abandon Einatoft? Maybe, or no. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundur will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Eowyn. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? How could you collapse the bridge by yourself? What do we do about Bellower? What's going on around here? That serpent Bellower. I mean, my most pressing question is why he won't destroy the bridge. Obviously, it has some sort of significance to the Varl. How he can collapse it? I mean, he's a fucking mage. Also, I want to know what to do about this person. And I want to know what's going on, but I have a feeling he doesn't know much more than I personally know. So, gonna start with number 1. I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. What do we do about him? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start? It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What's going on around here? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. That's a very indirect answer, Alette. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of Men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dredge, and they were such a threat that unless Men and Varl set aside their differences, they were threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sundr, powerful Dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth, and finally sent the Sundr and the Dredge deep underground. For the most part, the Dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient histories playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's not the story. There's nothing in the Menders' libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the Dredge returning. That seems likely. How would you, blah blah blah. Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the Dredge and the Varl. I need time to think. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to your under yourself. He's in the Grey Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision, quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Seegerholm. Juno will know what to do. Damn man! Choices! Choices! It's too much. I'm injured. A ceremonial dagger commonly carried in a hidden place on the body, giving enemies second thoughts about getting too close. Obsidian bell. This dark stone bell makes such a deep sound you can barely hear it at all. 3 armor and wrist, +2 draw aggro, +1 strength. Oh, let's try and talk to the king, shall we? You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by the dozen every day now. You sent our best away with Håkon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasold. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasold takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook. How is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you... okay. He hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? I would be interested to hear. Ingvar confronted a Sundry in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivor killed a Sunder? How did he end up in Skoger? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Jorandr would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. This is not gonna go well. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge, Jorandr's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What's so important? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fossil retake it or leave my city, I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Grey Hall. You don't resist. Man, I don't know what to do. I just don't know. I feel like my choices are gonna lead me to a fucking disaster. I'm half tempted to fight because that's what I've been that's been my tactics like the entire fucking game. On the other hand, I don't have my strongest tanks. I have a bunch of injuries. Well, 2 injuries I suppose, but fuck me, fuck me. I have a bad feeling about destroying that bridge though. I'm just gonna say that. I have a really bad feeling about it. I mean, there has to be some fucking reason why he doesn't want to destroy it, right? I'm just gonna fight. At the warfront, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Fossil catches your eye in between giving orders. You lost, human? He says. I'm gonna help. Fair enough, Fossil admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says, but we've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. I mean, we'll fight, I guess. Fossil nods and puts you in line with others. Don't be a hero, he grunts. Kill a few and come back alive. A slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, I probably should have been treating the wounded instead. Fucking... This is gonna go to shit, isn't it? I have the strongest fucking feeling that it will. I can at least promote her. What do? Yeah, just gonna do that. She's level 2, she's level 2. That doesn't look fun in the slightest. That is so much armor. That is so much armor. +3 armor damage. The dredge causes 1 armor. I'm Just gonna stay here. That's what I'm doing. Break! Break it all. Break as much as possible. Trying to set up my archers to deal some damage to that little thing, and by little I mean huge, but you know. Might as well just mend him. Actually, I should have. I don't know. So much fucking armor. Well, at least we get some actual damage to it now. Before it can. Oh my god. That damage though. Be gone. There we go. Not much of a threat anymore, that's good. Mend. I kind of want to mend him because he's on the front line, but yeah. Fuck if I even know what I'm doing. On the other hand, the upside to fighting is, oh my god, why? I didn't even have a chance to move. Just want to fix my armor before they kill me, more or less. That didn't end up the way I wanted it to. Fuck. She's probably gone soon. Who's next to you are? Let's see, what can we do? 3 or 7. I just wish I had. Oh my god, I fucking suck. Oh well. Yeah, I figured. It happens. Me and Tickle Squad, we just don't mix. I'm gonna try. Hope for the best. good. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yeah. I do hope I get some renown from this. Really do. Fingers crossed. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go for this guy. Because if I had killed this guy, he would get to act immediately. Which I did not feel like. I still feel like I probably made all the wrong decisions, honestly. That's what it feels like. I should have just rested with him instead, I feel. Should have rested with him as well, to be honest. Fuckers. There we go. I mean, one went down, but all in all. Got one up for promotion, one injured. And 8 renown. Not too good, I guess. You swear the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Varl push into the battle when you don't dare to risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Fuzzled. You sleep poorly, Avon's suggestion to collapse the bridge, repeating in your mind. Well, I guess